This proverb is probably really Japanese in nature.
Don't mention me.
Okay, page 64. Paper 1,000 years, silk 100 years. Traditional paper. Japanese paper, washi, is among the strongest, most durable papers in the world. Is still used in traditional Japanese artifacts such as folding fans, scrolls, and folding screens. Paper will last 1,000 years, while silk will only last 500 years. Long hair hides
Silk will last
silk.
500.
I don't know. Will it?
What is the other one?
Paper
Paper and
lasts 1,000 years.
the other one?
Silk lasts 500
That's
years.
what I said, silk.
Long hair hides 7 troubles. Refers to the white powder with which Japanese women traditionally used to make themselves up. Long hair on women will make them look attractive even if they are not particularly beautiful. Fair complexion hides many faults. An honest look covereth many faults. Rather than the shell of a tortoise, the years of the old. This proverb contains a pun on the homonyms of the shell of the tortoise and long ears. In ancient Japanese, tortoise shells were used in a ritual in which a diviner heated a shell over a fire and interpreted events according to the cracks that appeared. Even today's fortune telling, whether it be in the form of having one's palms read on the street by a psalmist or drawing a sacred lot at the Shinto shrine, is popular in Japan. Rather than rely on a sign from the gods, it is better to rely on the experience and wisdom of the old. Years no more than books. Here it says the years of the old. You rely on the wisdom of the old. Years no more than books. Old people. The crow imitates the cormorant. Those who try to succeed in a field by pretending to possess the required knowledge will eventually be exposed as frauds. Let the cobbler stick to his last. Yeah, you can't exactly fake it. Hunters, too, are caught in snares. Those who wish to cause harm to others will eventually come to harm themselves. They hurt themselves who wrong others. Curses like chickens come home to roost. The face of Jizo when borrowing, the face of Emma when repaying. Jizo is a guardian deity of children and has a round, benign face. Emma is the king of hell and has a square, scowling face. Asking someone for money is easy. Repaying it is painful. When I lent, I was a friend. When I asked, I was unkind. If you would make an enemy, lend a man money and ask it of him again. Withered trees, too, ask to the mountains prosperity. Withered trees, too, add to the mountain's prosperity. Well, that makes sense. Even those whose presence seems of no consequence have the part to play. There you go. For the want of a nail, the shoe was lost. For the want of a shoe, the horse was lost. For the want of a horse, the battle was lost. That's a good one. I like that one. When one knows the other and oneself, there will be no mistakes in 100 battles. This proverb is taken from The Art of War by Chinese General Sun Tzu. To ensure victory, one should go into battle. The thorough knowledge of both one's own and one's opponent's strengths and weaknesses. That's a pretty good book, actually. They use it for business. Did you ever hear of The Art of War? The Chinese are playing it upon the United States all the time. Especially Russia. They like to get the United States in a battle with each other. And right now they have the Democrats and the Republicans fighting each other. So, send a pampered child on a journey. Okay, rather than keep children at home where they will become pampered and spoiled, one should send them out into the world so they can experience at firsthand the hardships of life and grow into mature adults. Home-keeping youth have ever homely wits, spare the rod and spoil the child. So we should send our grandchildren out. Excessive tenderness becomes 100-fold hatred. Oh my goodness. When one loves someone to excess, one's hatred will be likewise excessive if jilted. Who loves too much hates in the extreme. Yeah, the opposite of love is not hatred, it's indifference. No matter how polished, a tile will not become a jewel. How polished one's manners and appearance may be, one will always remain the product of the social stratum into which one was born. One cannot make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. Even a tile, when polished, will become a jewel. It's the opposite. When people of humble birth or limited talents may surpass others if they exert themselves. The sparrows of the Conga Kwan can chirp its textbooks. The Conga Kwan was the academic dormitory of the powerful Fujiwara clan during the Heian period. When one is constantly exposed to a practice or doctrine, one will necessarily learn it with time. A saint's maid quotes Latin. If we hang out with a saint, we'll eventually quote Latin ourselves. So we should hang out with Teresa of Avila today and read the Interior Castle. Dear, I think I'm going to read the Interior Castle today because it's Easter.
No.
No. Why?
Not loud.
Not loud?
You read for yourself.
Internally.
If you find any parts there,
I could go, but I wanted to read the first chapter, which I already read to you. I have to reread it.
Still, I can't hear it.
How am I going to read it?
Oh, no,
Sweet
you're not
words.
Tell people about sin on an Easter day.
No, I said the first chapter didn't even mention it.
Are you sure?
Sweet words delight fools. Sweet words delight fools. Only fools fail to see the flattery of syncophants. Fair words please fools. Fair words make fools feign. Are you just wanting the strictly fair words? Admonitions are harsh to the ear. It is unpleasant to have one's shortcomings or mistakes pointed out. If the counsel be good, no matter who gave it, he that will not be counseled cannot be helped. If somebody cannot be counseled, why counsel them? I don't give advice to people that don't want it.
You end up not doing that because they can turn against you.
Hardships will make a jewel out of one. The one's character and hidden potential will only be revealed and developed when put to the test under adverse conditions. The school of adversity is the best school. Adversity makes a man wise. That's interesting.
What's adversity?
Makes a man wise. Adversity. Hardship. Yeah, well, in running the affairs of an estate with forbearance, a short temper is loss and patience is money. In order to run a household of successfully, patience, perseverance, and indispensable virtues. We had read.
Adversity has a better explanation.
What does?
Adversity has a better explanation than hardship.
We are reading Japanese Proverbs.